Howdy, folks. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. My name is Kenneth Thomas, and on Wednesdays I like to come on live and talk a little bit about health and wellness. Sorry, the weather has been changing, and every time the weather changes in Texas, my sinuses start to drain on me. It's one of those joys of living in an area where you can count on the weather to change. If you're not happy with it, give it about 36 hours at the most, and you can find some new weather. But anyway, how are y'all doing today? For those of you who are catching this on replay, drop me a replay in the comments. I'd love to know how many people are catching this on replay and what you guys are thinking. So today, I'm really excited about this. I know some of you have heard me talking about this program called R3 that I've been doing for the last 6 weeks, and my results are in. And I'm really excited to share that with you guys. So for those of you who aren't familiar, R3 is a 6 weeks program that helps you to reset your metabolism and then slowly reintroduce things back into your diet so that way you can maintain a healthy weight loss or healthy weight. It's not really a diet in the sense that a lot of people think of the term diet. It's more of a change in how you eat and how you prepare for your meals and that kind of thing. I think it's probably one of the coolest things I've done. It's broken down into 3 phases. The first 2 weeks are the reset phase. The second 2 weeks are the reintroduce phase. And then the last 2 weeks are the real life phase. And basically what you're doing is there's not a whole lot of complicated, I need to weigh things. I got to count calories or points or any of that kind of thing. This is all about simply choosing what foods you're eating and in what quantities better. And it's also about making sure that you stoke your metabolism throughout the day, because you need to be eating every 2 to 3 hours. And it's not complicated either, because there's a list of no foods, and that's about a half a page long. And then there's a list of yes foods, and that's like 3.5 pages long. So it's not like you're gonna have no food and you're gonna starve and you're not gonna have anything you want to eat. Jessica and I were not sure how we were going to do on this, but we committed to doing it, and both of us saw some great results in it. But yeah, so my results. So in this 6 weeks, I lost over 14 pounds, 14.4 to be exact. And I lost 9.5 inches total. By total, I mean, you measure your neck, you measure your chest, you measure your mid-belly, you arm, upper arm, lower arm, your thigh, your calf. And you're doing these because it's all about a non-scale goal, because if you're working out and doing stuff and you're increasing your physical activity, you can be building muscle while you're dropping fat, and muscle weighs more than fat. So the numbers on the scale may not be changing the way you want it to or as fast, but your inches can be dropping. And to me, that was one of the exciting things. Let me pull up my cards here. Where is it? Last one. There it is. All right. Aha. So yeah, lost a bunch on my arms, lost an inch on my chest. I lost 5 inches on the mid belly, folks. Gained a little bit in that area. Gained some inches on my thighs, probably because I've been rowing. That's a pretty good leg exercise there. But yeah, That's kind of awesome. Yeah, so I lost 9.5 inches. And to me, that is exciting. So, and really, it's not that hard. The biggest challenge is that you have to plan. So if you're not one of those people that likes to plan or do meal prep, yeah, you might find this to be a little bit of a challenge, but it really wasn't that bad. We were eating fish, lots of vegetables, lots of beef, pork, chicken. Sorry. My sinuses are just going crazy right now. It always drives me crazy when the weather changes. But that is just life in Texas. So we did a lot of that. We did some really healthy soups and that kind of thing. So it really wasn't as hard as we thought it was going to be. Some of the things that I've learned from it, only buy what you need as far as vegetables and fruit for about 2 to 3 days, maybe 4. If you try to buy a week's worth of vegetables, it can get kind of, especially if you're talking like salad and stuff, that can get kind of yucky toward the end of that. So 2 to 3 days, and that means you might have to make trips, but you can get all your meat and your dairy and all that other kind of stuff like you normally would. But you may have to make a couple of extra runs just to go grab some fresh veggies to keep that going on. So there was that kind of thing, but it was awesome. But anyway, I'm excited, and this is not something I'm okay. 6 weeks is over, I'm done. No, this is I've been using this to change my relationship with food. I'm a foodie. I like yummy food. I like to cook. I like to play in the kitchen. I like a lot of things. And I'm not really depriving myself. It's more like I'm learning how to moderate things better and to portion control things better. Now, I'm not going to be sitting and having pasta and rice and potatoes and all that kind of stuff every meal, every day of the week. That would not work with this. But that doesn't mean I never get to have it. And that doesn't mean I don't get to have those meals where it's like, doesn't matter, eat what you want, enjoy yourself. So, yeah, I already know where I'm planning on taking one of those meals. Taking one of those meals over to Lynn's Chinese Buffet. And the reason I like going to Chinese buffets is not because I'm really trying to eat that much. Now, when I was a teenager, my brothers and I could go in and make people running a Chinese buffet cry just because of how much food we could put away. But I like going to these kind of places because I want a little bit of this and I want a little bit of that. I like so many different types of these foods that I love being able to go in and just get a little bit of everything and just get all my yumminess. How you doing, cousin? Nice to see you, Michelle. So but I just anybody who knows me, all my friends that have known me in the Army, they know I have sometimes I've had an unhealthy relationship with food. So now I'm working on having a healthy relationship with food. I still get to eat lots of yummy things. I just have to do some of it less. And then I'm also learning how to do some different things. One of the tips that I heard from somebody was, because I like breaded and fried and breaded and baked. And I, I'm from the South. I mean, what can I say? But that's not really a good way to go about it. So breadcrumbs, rather than using breadcrumbs, what these folks were doing is they were using pork rinds. You get the pork rinds, crush them up into where they're like breadcrumbs, and then you can use that like panko breadcrumbs and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I have got to get me some pork rinds because I have got to try this and see how it works. And then you can get different flavors of the pork rinds, and then you can really go to town with that and start getting some like chicken and some just try that with some catfish. I'm looking forward to doing some of that stuff. So, but what I do want to let you know is that if you want to know more about R3, it really isn't that complicated. It's something that anybody can learn to do. I'd be happy to share the information with you. All you need to do is drop in the comments hashtag R3 tell me more. All right. So drop it in the comments. I don't care if you're on Facebook. I don't care if you're on YouTube, wherever you're catching this, drop that in the comments. I will do my best to respond to you. And then we can start a conversation. I can let you know more about it because it really is an awesome program. I mean, so many things I've been doing over the last year have absolutely changed my life for the better as far as my health and my wellness goes. And this is one of those things where last year, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to try that. It's like a little too much. I'm already trying to do this. And I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to, I don't know what I was worried about. It honestly wasn't that hard. A little bit of planning. And here's the other thing that Jessica and I still need to work on is we get veggies and we get stuff and we're like, okay, this is what we're going to be eating. And then, we're like, well, what are we going to do with this? And what are we going to use that for? And so I think we need to get better about going, okay, we're going to have this kind of protein and we're going to have these veggies with it. And we're going to plan those meals out. So that way, when we have the items, it may be one of those things where Wednesday we had put down, fish and steamed broccoli and whatever. But the thing is okay, Wednesday I just don't feel like having fish. Doesn't matter. Pick another one of the meals, but planning these meals out so that way we have it all together. And that way we're doing better about using our veggies before they start getting kind of yucky. The other thing is we've been buying large quantities of veggies and not eating them as fast because I don't know what it is. My kids, they look at vegetables and they're like, I don't like that. It's green. I go, so are the dang grapes that you guys like to eat. Those are green. Yeah, but that's a fruit, Daddy. Yeah, that is a fruit. You are correct about that. So, waiting for my brain. Brain's bouncing around on me again. It likes to do that on me. Anyway, if you want to know more about R3, tell me more in the comments. All right, folks. It really is a great program. And I'd love to share it with you and help you achieve some success with it. I'm going to be keeping going with this, and I'm going to keep you guys updated as we progress. My goal is for by December to have got my weight down to around 250 to 245, somewhere in there. I started January at about 317 pounds. I'm now at about 303 pounds. I expect by the end of March, I'm going to be finally under 300 pounds. And that's the other thing that's great about this program is it's progressive. It's doable, and it's not like I'm going to drop all this weight real fast, because when you do that, you're just in danger of it just jumping right back up on you. It's like you drop all this weight real fast, and then you happen to walk past somebody eating a piece of cake and you gain 6 pounds. So this isn't like that. It really hasn't been that bad. And I'm learning all kinds of tasty ways to do that. And of course, if you guys follow my wife, Jessica, and we do the Foodie Fridays on Fridays at 4 p.m. Central. We've been sharing a lot of the healthier recipes that we've been doing. Of course, we've been sharing some of our favorites and everything else as well. But we'll be doing more and more of those healthy kind of recipes as we go along, because we're really trying to incorporate this into our real life, our constant, how we're doing it. And we're always looking for new things to try on the Foodie Fridays. So if you're catching this on Facebook, please comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions about wellness that I can answer for you. Make sure that you follow me so that way you can get notified when I'm going live. And if you're catching this on the YouTube, please like and subscribe. It's the only way I can know how many people I'm reaching out to and what I can do for you guys. Drop some comments in there. Don't forget, R3, tell me more if you want to know more about the R3 program. So until next time, folks, peace, love, and photography. And remember, everything can make a beautiful image, including you. You guys have a great afternoon, and hopefully you guys are having better weather than we are. I'll talk to you later. Bye.